is JD's ENTP discussion question session video fun time now. And first episode, or whatever you want to call it, only had a total of 4 questions over the night from 2 people. I'm disappointed. The first one by Zadriela, I think, is who it was. She wants to know. She wants me to talk about bad silence. Bad silence. Well, sometimes silence can be good, but you know silence is bad when you never hear the punchline of a joke. Like, you got the comedian down there on stage, walking around, doing his jokes, and then at every single punchline, the sound cuts out, and nobody hears anything. That's bad silence. If a nuclear warhead is about to launch, and you're like, quick, you guys give me the cancellation codes, and there's no response, and the clock's like 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. That's bad silence when you don't hear anything on the other end of the radio. Uncomfortable silence, on the other hand, awkward silence, I wouldn't consider that bad, but it is undesirable, so I'll throw that in there. Like, if you're getting your hair cut, and then all of a sudden the guy or the girl behind you's like, oops, and you're like, what? And then they don't say anything. That's pretty uncomfortable silence. If you're having an extremely important discussion with your significant other about a very important topic, and then all of a sudden they stop responding to you, they just kind of shut up and ignore you or avoid you, that could be bad silence, I guess. When I first read the question, I thought it said dark silence. And that would have been a lot more interesting to talk about. Dark silence. Silence is like sound waves, and light is photon waves or whatever. So a combination of the two would be kind of pretty interesting to talk about. The other question from Tao Te Ching was how to deal. He had 3 questions, and all of his questions were along the lines of being extremely good looking and buff. Like the first one was, is it hard always being good looking and charming all the time? No. Why would it be? And the second question, follow-up, was, how do I handle accusations of steroid abuse when instead I'm just genetically gifted? And I am quite genetically gifted when it comes to physique, building muscle rather. It comes extremely easily and quickly. I've only been back to working out, weightlifting for just a short time. But I've never been accused, even back before car accident I had, I've never been accused of being a steroid user. I would imagine if I were, I just let them know how jealous they are, put them in their place. third question he had was, how can a player play if the hoes would be all over him? Well, if that's the case, wouldn't you be winning? Isn't that the point? Unless there's like one target that you're after and you keep getting all these distractions from girls you don't want. Can girls play? Can girls be players? I think it would be a different term. I think it's called something else when women do that. Oh, sluts. Yeah, that's what it is. So to be a man slut, and you got all kinds of ladies flocking to you, climbing all over you, I think you're alright. I think that's a pretty silly question to ask. Seriously, why would you not want? If you're a player, you want to have bad game. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. I guess that's it for the first episode. I was hoping to have some more suggestions to weed through. Maybe people just haven't seen the thread yet. Let's hope that's the case, because otherwise I'd be embarrassed that this is a giant flop. Well, as long as Zadriela and Tao Te Ching keep asking me stuff, I'll keep doing this. As long as somebody asks me something, I'll keep doing this. Well, that's it for now. Ta-ta.